Randy Irmis, I just had such an exciting week. I got to go to the world premiere of Jurassic World Dominion. It was an awesome movie, and we have a Utah celebrity that made an appearance. Our very own Nasutoceratops took center stage and thrilled audiences. I was shocked to see it in the first place, and I knew that I was going to have some questions. Who else to ask other than you? So do you mind if I just go right into it?
Let's go. I'll do my best. I don't know. You have some pretty good questions sometimes that are good at stumping me. So.
Well, here it goes. I think Nasutoceratops was the star of the movie. How many Nasutoceratops have we found?
We've only found one skull and partial skeleton that we're sure is Nasutoceratops. That's the original specimen. And the only one in the world is right here at the museum.
Wait a second. If the only Nasutoceratops that we have is right here at our museum, does our museum exist in the Jurassic Park universe?
I guess it must, right? I mean,
that's awesome.
Maybe it needs to feature in the next film.
Absolutely, it does. All right, so tell me a little bit about Nasutoceratops. What did its environment look like back then?
Yeah, this is a horned dinosaur, cousin of Triceratops, and it was living in a lush subtropical world, kind of similar to southern Louisiana would be today. And Nasutoceratops itself was a plant eater. So I actually have the upper jaw here of Nasutoceratops itself. And all the teeth have fallen out, but here's where the tooth sockets would be. And it had really big teeth for slicing and dicing leaves.
Perfect. Now, this isn't a cast. This is the actual fossil.
This is the real thing. We have a nearly complete skull, and some of the bones are still in life position. Some came apart, like the upper jaw here. And because of that, that's why we can reconstruct what the entire head looks like, just like the skull on the wall behind us.
So which one of those actually is Nasutoceratops?
It's a little bit hard to see, but it's number 6 there, right next to Diabloceratops, another Utah horned dinosaur.
All right, I definitely recognize that one from the movie. Now, Nasutoceratops is seen as a juvenile dinosaur. Do we have any juvenile dinosaurs of Nasutoceratops? I'm assuming not.
Great question. We are still trying to figure out whether the one specimen we found is adult, adolescent, juvenile. I think it's probable that it's somewhere around an adolescent, so it would have grown a bit bigger than what we see on the wall there. But we really need to find more fossils to confirm that.
So number 6 is Nasutoceratops, but I see that they're all connected. How is Nasutoceratops different than the other ceratopsians we see behind us?
Yeah, horned dinosaurs are really cool because they have all these strange horns and protrusions and frills, and the shape and size of those different protrusions and horns is what is diagnostic for each different species. So in the case of Nasutoceratops, it has those big curved sweeping horns above the eyes, kind of like a Texas longhorn cow. And then it has those really almost circular margins to its frill that have these little bumps on it that are really distinctive.
So the holes inside of Nasutoceratops frills, was that filled with skin or was it empty? Do we have any ideas?
That's a great question and something we're still trying to figure out. We know that the holes are mostly there to save weight. The frills are made out of bone, so imagine having that hanging off your neck all the time. So by evolving the holes, it lightens the load quite a bit. I think most paleontologists think that it was probably covered in skin, but it would be great to find horned dinosaurs with more skin impressions to be sure.
Absolutely. Well, Randy, thank you so much for answering my questions. I know that a lot of our viewers are excited to see the new movie and excited to see this Utah celebrity take the center stage.
I mean, what better day out than to go see Jurassic World Dominion and then come here and see Nasutoceratops in the flesh, or should I say fossil bone?
Well, thank you so much, Randy. I know our viewers appreciate it at home, and as always, I appreciate your help with all my fossil questions.
It's great to see you again, Eliza.
Good to see you too.